Hello, hello, everybody. Guess what time it is? It is Haitian history time. Haitian history time. Let me grab some. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. We cannot wait to go ahead and get right into it. Let me just put my phone on silence real quick. Apologies. It just went off. It's like, oh, reminder. Okay. And last week we did chapter 6, so I already have it bookmarked for chapter 7, La Population de Saint-Domingue. Hopefully this will be an interesting chapter, and we are gonna go ahead and get right into it, shall we? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm already loving it. We're learning about our history, so this is exciting. Book is in French. I butcher the language. Forgive me. And I guess by now you guys are like, you know what? Forget it. It's not her language. Okay, so La Population de Saint-Domingue. What did we do last week? Last week, get on the oh my gosh, that's a shame. We did the organization of Saint-Domingue. Okay, this was the colonizing. Okay, so now we're continuing on to chapter 7. Okay. La population de Saint-Domingue était divisée en 3 classes. Les blancs, les affranchis, et les esclaves. I think technically till this day we still have that because you have the upper class, middle class, and lower class. So this is where this started from. Okay. En 1789, on comptait de la colonie environ 30 000 blancs, 30 000 affranchis. Affranchis, again, are the people who were freed slaves. 30 000 blancs, 30 000 affranchis, et 450 000 esclaves. Dang! We were roaches, yo. That's a lot. I mean, in comparison. Les blancs comprennent d'abord les grands fonctionnaires à la tête desquels se trouvent le gouverneur et l'intendant. Ce sont souvent de vrais nobles appartenant aux plus grandes familles de France. Exemple, le prince de Rohan. Okay, so whoever was at the top of the hierarchy were like real royalty. So they give an example of this Prince de Rohan. Rohan doesn't even sound French. The Prince de Rohan. Let's see if we find... Oh, look at that. Our vocabulary today only has one word, and we don't even need that word. I'm actually interested in finding out who is Le Prince de Rohan. We have our very good friend Google. We're about to find out. Le Prince de Rohan. Forgive me. Le Prince de Rohan. Okay, it says here, Louis René de Rohan, known as Cardinal de Rohan, September 1734 through February 16th, 1803. So he died in 1803. Prince de Rohan Guémené was a French bishop of Strasbourg. I felt like that name didn't sound French, right? Politician, cardinal of the Roman Catholic Church, and cadet of the Rohan family, which traced its origin to the kings of Brittany. So I guess he was official. His parents were Hercule Mériadec, Prince of Guémené, and Louise Gabrielle Julie de Rohan. He was born in Paris. So he was born in Paris and was French. So I have a picture can you guys see it? Come on. Oh, there you go. This is a picture of him, and this is what Wikipedia had to say. Why is it not showing? This is not working out. Wow. That's crazy. Now I'm fighting to make sure it shows. Wait, is the Mac? Oh, here it is. I have to get very close. Very close. So the lighting, if it's too far away, you lose. But anyways, here's a picture of what this bald-headed Rohan looked like. So let's continue on. Sorry, Mr. Rohan. Alright, cette classe comprend ensuite les planteurs au début de la colonie. Saint-Domingue était habité par les boucaniers et les flibustiers. Ceci fut remplacé peu à peu par des hommes énergiques venus de France avec leurs familles. Ils défrichèrent la terre, aidés de leurs esclaves et acquirent une certaine richesse. Oh, my light is going off. Okay. I should probably plug this, right? We don't want to have any drama. Sorry, how am I not prepared today? I apologize. Okay. All right. So here we go. And alright, au début du 18e siècle, un grand changement s'opère. La colonie se couvre d'immenses plantations où travaillent des centaines d'esclaves. Le grand planteur de Saint-Domingue devient très riche et mène une vie de splendeur. But of course, il y a une certaine rivalité entre ces propriétaires très riches et les grands fonctionnaires qui sont de véritables nobles. Till this day, they are still in rivalry with each other. I guess you could call it politicians too. But I'm thinking Hamptons. I'm thinking, what was the movie that the Wayans brothers did? Black Chicks? No, White Chicks. White Chicks. That story is like the perfect rivalry between, like, you know, the two rich families. So we get it. La classe des Blancs comprend enfin de petits fonctionnaires, des boutiquiers, des tailleurs, des menuisiers. I think I knew that word, menuisier. Architect? No. Wow. Like construction. What's another word? What Jesus was. What they say he was. It's driving me nuts. Oh my gosh. Okay. Des employés, etc. Carpenter. Alright. Ils sont généralement pauvres et méprisés des autres blancs qui les appellent petits blancs ou blancs manants. Oh my gosh! Blanc manants. Look at that. I need a pen. Look at that. Where's the word? Blanc manant. Right here. I promise you, we say this word all the time in Haiti. I never knew the background to that story. I just thought we were talking about white people. But here it is distinguished, right? It is like the white people at the lowest totem, at the lowest end of the totem pole. So you have your rich white, your middle rich white, and then your little white rich, which is probably, what would we say today? Could it be like rednecks? No, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's where Blanc Manant came in. So it was like a diss. Okay. That's figgy Blanc Manant. No. That's crazy. Ok, le commerce des Noirs, commencé au début du 16e siècle, augmenta constamment, surtout pendant le 18e siècle. Les Noirs importés à Saint-Domingue étaient des Congos, des Aradas. I have no idea where's Aradas, but we're going to say somewhere in Africa. Des Nagos, des Ibo. I've heard, is it Igbo or Igbo? Because see, it says it right here. Let's show y'all. Oh man, I gotta learn this light. Igbo, right here. Oh, you see it? Igbo. From what I understood, Igbo is definitely African. Igbo supposedly was a Loire, wasn't it? Igbo is supposed to be a lady Loire, a lady spirit, voodoo. In voodoo world, there's a Loire named Igbo, and she's good with plants and herbs, and she has healing powers in her garden. Actually, this is reminding me of Avatar. What? They stole that from us? Wait a minute. You know, their god is called Ewa. So, on the technicality, Loi is spelled L-W-A. So maybe if you thought the L was a capital I, you could kind of say E-Y and turn it into A-Y. But technically, it's Loi. Okay, I'm making stuff up. But they had a tree in Avatar that was a healing thing. And that's the spirit of that evil Loi, right? Because remember, they brought the scientists to revive her and, you know, bring her back to life because the tree has that healing. Oh my gosh. Avatar is directed by James Cameron. Oh, awesome director, by the way. I love me some James Cameron. I mean, I've loved everything that he's done, except for maybe that submersible thing where he went down the marina. I'm okay with that part. But he did Avatar. And in that same story of the Loi for the Igbo, they have, they believe in flying too. Avatar have flying people? I mean, they were flying on stuff, but the concept is the same. They were flying. And they also believe that the spirit of the water can help them to get to the other side. Oh my gosh. And then there's a third Avatar that says way of the water. That's our story. Oh my gosh. There's no way you're going to look at Avatar and you didn't think that it was us. I feel the same way about Planet of the Apes. You know, they really know our history better than us. That is impressive. Okay, I'm digressing. Let's go back. Sorry. Enlevé des côtes d'Afrique, ces malheureux étaient jetés au fond du navire construit exprès pour eux, le négrier. Wow, dang. So they started selling us in the 16th century. Built us our very own boat called the Negro boat. Excuse me. We had our own express shipment. Nobody was even traveling with us there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Entassés dans des chambres trop étroites, mal nourris, souvent maltraités, ils mouraient en grand nombre pendant la traversée. Is this history repeating itself? I think so. We just read a couple of chapters ago about the Indians getting that same treatment. It didn't work. It's like, you tried it with the Indians, it didn't work. Why would you want to try it with another group? Clearly, that kind of treatment just won't work on any types of humans. But this side of the story right here is also making me think of when I went to Ghana. I went with Destination Compa, and they took us to this section called Almina Castle. It was crazy. Lucky for me, I was sick. I couldn't do the whole tour, but Almina Castle is a slave castle that was built by the Portuguese in 1482, if I'm not mistaken. 1482, which means Haitians didn't start coming into Haiti. We read this recently. Let me tell y'all. Haitians didn't start coming into the country. Right here. Haitians didn't start coming into the country until 1503. You see it? I'll show it to y'all. 1503. Right? It says it right here. Les premiers noirs arrivèrent en Haïti en 1603. So 1482, 1603, what is that? 20 something years? I don't know. I can't do my math. So that means slavery begun already, but the first slaves were not in Haiti. So they must have been going to like other Portuguese sections from Ghana. So when you went to that castle, they were telling you about all of this, you know, inhumane treatment to them there. And you just can't be in there because the place was tight. And then imagine they dumping all of these blacks into that one room, unbathed. No. Let's continue. I can't even go back into that thought. Okay, la classe des esclaves était le plus nombreuse, of course. De 1750 à 1789, Saint-Domingue a reçu jusqu'à 30 000 par an. Wow. Dang, they were shipping them to Haiti like water. I want to say this is still continuing. Like, hello, Biden program. They are definitely coming through by the thousands, of course. Ok, cette classe était aussi la plus malheureuse. Au nom de l'intérêt qui commandait tout à Saint-Domingue, on maintenait les esclaves dans le plus grand état d'abrutissement. We're just gonna say, oh, abuse. Dang, it's still going down even with my charger in. Okay. Les prêtres qui essayaient de relever leurs conditions étaient mal vus des colons. So there were some priests who were thinking about humans, but the colonizers didn't care for no priests. Ok, le travail de l'esclave était très pénible. Il commençait au lever du soleil et continuait sans repos jusqu'à midi. Il reprenait à 2 heures pour finir au coucher du soleil. Pendant la récolte, il continuait même dans la nuit. Isn't that the case today? We work from sun up till sundown. As a matter of fact, this might even be biblical because I promise you, le travail de l'esclave était très pénible. Il commençait au lever du soleil et continuait sans repos jusqu'à midi. Il reprenait à 2 heures pour finir au coucher du soleil. Doesn't this sound like the Proverbs 31 woman? They're gonna come for me. Don't come for me. Yeah, because the Proverbs 31 woman said she is like the merchant ship that brings food from afar. Her lamp never goes out. Help me out, my Christian folks, right? Her lamp, her light never goes out. She's setting up while it is still night. So the Proverbs 31 woman is a slave. I am not a Proverbs 31 woman. Not with that part, not in that part anyways. Like, what? You want me to be up before dawn, before the sun, and after the sun, that's when I get... Nah, we're not making it. Ce travail était surveillé par un employé qui était souvent un esclave. Obviously, the best person to tame your kind is your kind. Smart. And this is how deep conditioning begun, right? And I think that's exactly what's still happening right now in Haiti. You still got the gangs handling Haitians. Like, why are you after your kind? Like, make it make sense. Like, think, my friend. So this esclave, this slave person was called le commandeur. Le commandeur était dur pour les autres esclaves et les fouettait pour la plus petite négligence ou pour le moindre signe de fatigue. I think they are what we would call house Negroes. House Negroes. So, you know, they get maybe a little bit more food or maybe a better bed just to punish the other ones, to making sure that they stayed in line. So, the commandeur still exists. We call them managers now at work, but same concept. They're going to put you on a PIP in a quick second. You're like, oh, you want a PIP, you're going to get fired. La classe des affranchis comprenait premièrement des mulâtres, fils du colon, et de la négresse. Yeah, mulâtre in Haiti, if you have a mixed parent, you're automatically considered a mulâtre. Deuxièmement, des noirs libres. Watch, you know, if also you are part of the higher class, you're considered a mulatto too. You know, like the Bigios, the Acras, the Bulos type. That's what I mean. Ok, appartenait à cette dernière catégorie ceux qui étaient nés de parents libres ou bien qui avaient acheté leur liberté de leur maître. Ou bien enfin ceux qui avaient obtenu cette faveur par le dévouement à leur maître. D'après le Code noir de 1685 ou recueil de lois réglementant le rapport de 3 classes. Let's take this again because I don't know what I was saying. D'après le Code noir de 1685 ou recueil de lois réglementant les rapports des 3 classes de la colonie, les affranchis avaient les mêmes droits que les colons. So if you were a freed slave, it's like you were white. you could do what the white people can do. Beaucoup d'entre eux étaient d'ailleurs riches et distingués. Ils possédaient des esclaves et plus de 2000 habitations. Les plus riches envoyaient leurs enfants étudier en France. This still happens today. Like if your parents are rich, you get to go to a different country to learn, to finish school, to study. So this is saying like back in the days, if you were like a free slave, you were well off. You were well to do. You were distinguished. You had lands, you had slaves. So there were blacks who actually owned slaves, right? So if we think like we never really had anything, we need to think again, like when we hear about like Tulsa, Oklahoma, it really was the wealthiest black community. So we really were a thing. We really had our own spot. I forgot the name of that Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. Was it Greensboro? Greenwood. I can't think of it. But anyways, like in 1921, they shut it down. They put fire. Like the white folks came and burned down the place. So I guess too much black power is threatening. In other words, because that's the only thing that would make sense, because you already outnumber us in terms of lands, in terms of money, in terms of education. So we have this little dot of a spot in one little state. I mean, they were scattered in different states, but in a big old state, we had that one little spot. You couldn't even let us have that, man. That's crazy. But anyway, this is why we need to celebrate Juneteenth. Remember. Okay, we continue on. Mais à Saint-Domingue régnait le préjugé de couleur, c'est-à-dire que le blanc méprisait le mulâtre ou le noir libre et refusait de les considérer comme ses égaux. I know for a fact they really used to bother anybody who's mixed, right? If you were even any lighter, I think I've heard of this too in America, where they might call you high yellow or something. But in Haiti, they even had a song for them, like, you know, depuis la pluie tombée, toute grimelle sentira avec. Did you guys ever heard that song? Because it was definitely bullying. Like if you had green eyes, if you had blue eyes, you were not well liked at all. But I see up here in America, it was a thing, like, oh, this person is mixed, so they might have a little okay. But in Haiti, it was like, no. We did the reverse. Like, you have been tainted. You are not a whole complete bowl of melon. No. But that was then. I don't think we still do that. By the way, I was not part of the people that's bothering nobody. You know, I was just saying, I used to hear it in the school ground. Aussi, l'affranchi n'occupait pas de fonctions publiques. Oh. L'exercice de certains métiers lui était défendu. So you have all this money, you're free, but there is a but. Of course, all this liberty couldn't come for free. So apparently, they could only be rich, but you couldn't hold no public office. Oh my gosh, is this not the same thing till this day? Ooh, like we do have black billionaires. We have black people who have money, but what are they doing with it? They're not holding any positions. Are they even buying politicians? They're not even buying politicians who could do representation. So you only have the money without the power. You see that? Does Oprah own anything in terms of politics? Jay-Z? I'm just trying to find out, like, do we just really have the money but not the power to make laws? We're not in there. We're not on that table. How interesting. This was since back then. They'll give you the money. They'll tell you you're free. Long as you don't come to our institutions, bro. Don't come to our circle. We still gonna make the rules about you and your money. Ouch. Ouch. Look at this. Des places spéciales lui étaient réservées au théâtre et à l'église. We were just entertained. Why have I not read this book, y'all? Shame on me. Wow. So we were monkeys. Oh, that's probably where they get the monkey stuff. Okay. Let me rephrase that. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. You could educate me, okay? If I'm saying something wrong, but don't come for me. Yeah, we were just in theaters. So this is why we were great actors, great comedians, great dancers, just great showcasing. Like, performance is our thing. It's in our blood. Yeah, we were comic relief. I definitely have heard of that, which is crazy. Yeah. Et à l'église. So you were entertaining, then you went to church to be conditioned. That's where they allowed us to be. Go to church, go get schooled, go get trained on how to better serve your master, on how to better be obedient, on how to... Man, don't come for me, y'all. I read it here. You see? It says it right here. Hold on. I gotta work better on this slide. It says it right here. Okay? Des places. Can you see it? Des places spéciales lui étaient réservées. I'm messing up. Au théâtre et à l'église. Enfin, il subissait de fréquentes humiliations à cause de son origine. Stupid. My origin gets me hated on. I have no control over it, people. I'm wearing this shirt. That was a choice. I got this little thing on my head. That was a choice. I got this bow on my head too. That's a choice. I got these earrings. Don't mind me. I like wearing mismatched earrings. That's a choice. But this part, the melanin, I had no choice. So, okay. If you hate on something that somebody cannot control, I think, cuckoo. Okay, so, au 18e siècle, les lois et surtout les mœurs, morals, devinrent plus sévères pour les affranchis. Les Blancs s'étaient aperçus que leur domination n'avait presque rien à craindre des esclaves. Don't sleep on them. Malgré leur nombre. Mais tout à redouter de cette classe intermédiaire, riche, instruite, puissante et le plus capable de sentir l'injustice de son sort. You see how long ago that was our story? You see how long ago that was a story? 18th century. Right here. And so, that's the end. We have got... This was an interesting chapter, don't you think? I think so. So we learned about freed slave, the white free slaves. I'm assuming the affranchi that they're talking about is not including, I guess it does include the white affranchis. Because remember, there were some slaves who gave themselves up for like 300 and for the 3 years. And they became affranchi too once their terms was up. So they should be included in that list. Maybe they're the white at that bottom of the totem pole, that the other whites who were like nobles and whatnot did not really want to put them on the same level. So the affranchis were not just the blacks, just to clear that up. But okay, so next week we shall continue to find out what is going on. So we need to learn a little bit more about history, and we will be on the best part, period revolutionnaire, the revolution period. It's a revolution. Oh, that one's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, so slavery was a thing. Racism has always been a thing. And so I don't know how do you get rid of over 200 years of this mental conditioning, right? So that's the problem now. But since we know better, maybe we can do better. So until next time, guys, thank you for joining. Don't forget to drop a comment below. I will see y'all on the next episode of Histoire d'Haïti. Ciao.